Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm Jenny. Here I am, ready and prepared for this new reading. Alright Sagittarius, let's shuffle the cards, but don't move, I have a message for you. They tell me that God will give you luck and happiness. God will give you the luck and happiness that you have sometimes lacked. So Sagittarius, nothing will slip away from you anymore. Let's begin. Don't move, this is a general reading. If any message doesn't resonate with you, skip it. And it's important to check your rising sign to complement the reading. And thank you Sagittarius, thank you for the comments, thank you for being here, thank you. If you've never left a comment before, I hope you'll leave one, alright? Don't forget. Now let's begin, Sagittarius, let's go. Let's start Sagittarius with the first card. Let's see, Sagittarius, what are we doing here, my dear Sagittarius? Well, it seems we are a little thoughtful, aren't we? This is a time for reflection, a moment to think about everything that has happened throughout the year, to look back on certain small issues that may still be circling in your mind. I can also see that some of you are thinking about love, about something that didn't go as expected, something that perhaps never happened, or something that did happen but in a way that was rather particular, something that didn't fully come together as you wished. Whatever it is that's been occupying your thoughts, look, the sun rises for you, Sagittarius, the sun is shining upon you. I told you before, God is giving you luck and happiness, and now the sun appears for Sagittarius. This sun represents your hope, your desires, your dreams. It also shows that you have the courage to go after what you truly want. I'm not only referring to love, I'm also thinking about life in general, because Sagittarius has faced obstacles, moments of confusion, situations that make you wonder how to move forward, but don't worry, everything is being cleared away. Some of you may even feel a sense of frustration about something that didn't turn out as you hoped, but now you are freeing yourself. How beautiful, because right next to that card appears the sun, which means the dawn is near, it's about to rise in your life, yes, it's about to rise, bringing light and truth to every part of your world. You are about to see the truth about something important, something you've been wondering about, questioning within yourself. There are many answers coming for Sagittarius, so clarity will soon replace uncertainty, and that's the most important thing, because everything is becoming clearer and clearer. Sagittarius will no longer be looking back but will begin to look forward, toward the future. You are thinking about what's to come, about the possibilities ahead, and many of those future events will surprise you. You will be amazed by the new energy that fills you, even in your financial goals. Be aware that the economic aspect looks very positive. This is a beautiful time, Sagittarius, a time to take initiative, to start new things. This energy connects directly with your projects and with everything you want to build. It's the perfect moment to plant the seeds, because when the sun shines, every seed begins to grow. So this is the right time to take meaningful action, especially for those Sagittarius who may have been postponing or holding back on certain matters. Don't delay any longer. If you have an idea, if you have a plan, go ahead and do it, because everything will unfold beautifully. In the realm of love, slowly but surely we begin to enter, because look, the hunter has been hunted, that's what they tell me, the hunter has been hunted by you, Sagittarius, truly yes. What's happening here is that someone, perhaps two people or two situations, are observing you, evaluating, watching Sagittarius with interest. However, this person seems unable to let go of something in their current life, something they are still holding on to. It could be a situation or even another person, but what matters is that I love the energy surrounding you, Sagittarius, because it speaks of release. Enough of frustration, enough of confusion, enough of feeling trapped, you are breaking free, and that's wonderful. I can also feel that many Sagittarius have been doing a lot of inner work, perhaps meditating, reflecting, healing, and that's very important, but now it's time to act, time to move. Sagittarius, I see that everything in your life is beginning to bloom, everything is starting to flourish, but it's happening because you are infusing it with faith and hope. God is calling you, Sagittarius, calling you to peace, calling you to calm your heart. When I say that God is calling you, I mean you will truly feel it, you will sense that divine connection through your angels, because your angels are your link to God. And very soon, Sagittarius, you will feel it, deeply and clearly, that divine energy surrounding you. Sometimes we don't feel that connection because we allow fear and doubt to enter, or perhaps disappointment, and we forget that we are never alone. We think there's no connection to God or the universe, and that's when we feel isolated, but I'm here to tell you that very soon you'll feel that divine presence again. If you are thinking about someone on a romantic level, that person is also thinking about you. In fact, there might be a suitor, someone who is quietly interested in you. And if you are single, even more so, there's definitely someone who has their eyes on you, but it's unexpected. It's as if both of you keep thinking about each other, reflecting on one another, a strange yet beautiful situation that keeps both hearts connected in thought. This message is especially for those who are single. There is something developing here, though that person's life may be a little complicated at the moment, yet they still think of you with love, with tenderness, with genuine affection. I love this energy, Sagittarius, it's warm, hopeful, and full of divine light. Alright, let's continue. Look how many times I've told you that God is with you, and now divine justice appears. Divine justice indeed. Without a doubt, this is God calling you, giving you not only fortune and happiness but also inner peace. I sense that someone remains silent, someone who chose not to speak, but now they feel the urge to express themselves. There's a reason for that silence, perhaps because of their actions, or something that happened in the past. I'm not entirely sure why, but I can strongly feel that this person caused you harm, carried out hurtful actions against you, maybe more than once. But listen carefully, because this is important, someone who wronged you is now facing a divine reckoning. Yes, they are going through a kind of spiritual correction or karmic consequence for what they did, not just to you, but also for the choices they've made throughout their life. That's why I said earlier that the hunter has now become the hunted, and not just by love, but also by divine justice itself. This force steps in so they won't repeat the same mistakes or fall into the same destructive patterns again. To me, this feels deeply connected to a past relationship, though it could also involve someone else who treated you unfairly. I clearly see injustice in your energy, Sagittarius, someone who did not treat you with the fairness and respect you deserve. This person, whether romantically involved or not, is now facing the consequences of their actions, and they're feeling it profoundly. It seems to be someone who once held a dominant role, someone used to being in control, and now they are experiencing the other side of that power dynamic. They are being overpowered by life itself, by circumstances, by people around them, and by the weight of their own decisions. Maybe this is someone who liked to test boundaries, push limits, and now those very limits have pushed back harder than they expected. But the truth is, they cannot go back in time, even if they desperately wish they could. There's a deep regret there, a sense that the past cannot be undone. Yet I also sense that this person is going through a healing process, slowly beginning to mend their inner wounds. Divine justice has arrived in their life not just to punish but to bring awareness, transformation, and the chance to learn. And Sagittarius, as we say, what goes around comes around, the one who causes harm must eventually face the consequences. That's the natural law of the universe. So we move forward, and I love that divine justice is now standing beside you. It's working in your favor, watching over you, protecting your energy. All of this is happening for you, Sagittarius, for your highest good, so you can finally feel peace, comfort, and reassurance. Trust that justice is being served, and that you are being guided toward a better, more balanced path. Of course, this also connects to legal matters, anything related to justice, contracts, official papers, or unresolved situations involving signatures, agreements, or financial paperwork like loans and credit documents. Don't worry, everything looks like it will work out in your favor. Even if it doesn't happen immediately, even if things seem a bit slow, know that whatever has been blocked will begin to flow again. Sagittarius, this is very important. I also see that you're preparing yourself within your family environment, or perhaps your family is preparing something special for you. There's a powerful sense of closure in the air, an emotional ending of a chapter in your life, and that's precisely why God is calling you. Just like I mentioned before, divine justice is stepping in, reminding you to stay calm, to release worry, especially about what you're going through at this time. In the area of love, I feel that perhaps someone used to come and go from your life with ease, as if the door was always open for them. That cycle is coming to an end. Whether it ends peacefully or not depends entirely on you, Sagittarius, because you are now ready to set boundaries. This person who used to drift in and out of your relationship, thinking they could return whenever they pleased, is about to face a very different reality. I can see that they may appear to be celebrating or pretending that everything is fine, but deep down, things are far from okay. You are closing chapters, turning pages, and you know in your heart that you can't continue like this. You know that something needs to change, and you're beginning to take action. You're manifesting new intentions and entering a new stage of life with greater clarity, not only in love but in every part of your life. This also touches on your family life and the connections that matter most to you. There's someone you already know who wants to return to your life, someone familiar, someone whose presence you recognize well. But I'm also seeing someone else around, perhaps a person who likes to flirt or charm others, someone who enjoys the thrill of seduction, as if love were a game or a conquest. For some Sagittarians, not all, this behavior used to attract you, but now it doesn't resonate anymore. That chapter has closed, and this person knows it. They know you've changed, and they realize that if they ever want to come back into your life, they will have to transform themselves deeply. For some of you, this person is aware they need to grow, to evolve, and that nothing can go back to the way it used to be. There's even a sense of surprise, maybe even confusion on their part, as they watch you transform. Right now, this person feels blocked, stuck, like they're wasting precious time. In truth, they know where love is, and they don't want to lose it, but they're caught in delay. It's very likely that they're going through a period of deep introspection, looking inward, questioning their life, their direction, and trying to figure out where they truly want to be. That's when Sagittarius comes to mind. That's why I say maybe they've remained silent for a while. They needed this silence, a pause, a sacred space to reflect. But soon enough, they will speak. They will reach out. They will find the words. Alright, let's keep going, Sagittarius. To begin with, it seems that some Sagittarians may be feeling a bit uncertain when it comes to finances. Perhaps you're involved in a project, maybe you're holding on to a job, or simply wondering whether things are going well or heading in the wrong direction. You may find yourself asking, where am I going with all this? But let me tell you, don't stress too much, because your energy holds the power to overcome even those financial challenges that once felt unreachable. In the area of money and material stability, the message is clear: there's no need to panic. Even if you're filled with doubts, things will unfold in your favor, not by chance, but because you take action, because you move forward, because you're not just waiting, you are creating. You're filled with a strong, vibrant energy of manifestation. Remember, we are co-creators with God, always creating alongside the divine, and you are in a period where your life is in motion. Everything is shifting, and it's moving in your favor. That's why I say, let go of the need to control. You don't need to force outcomes, because divine timing is already at play. I also see that someone in your life may have been quite controlling in the past. This may apply only to some of you, but for you, there's no longer a need to hold on tightly or manipulate outcomes. Let things flow. Trust that what is meant for you will unfold naturally. I can see very positive developments in your material world, Sagittarius. A major financial breakthrough is on the horizon. This could come in the form of a promotion, a significant offer, or an opportunity you weren't even seeing before. Sagittarians may have felt somewhat blocked recently, unsure and a little stuck in their heads. But now, all the energy is shifting. You have everything within you to rise up, and even though something may test your resilience just a little, it will turn out beautifully. Your energy is glowing. You're radiating strength. I see the energy of the King of Wands surrounding you, powerful, charismatic, confident. And not only that, but this energy is also incredibly attractive right now. People are seeing you shine. You're magnetic. This aura makes you impossible to ignore. And once again, Sagittarius, God is calling you to rest your mind, to release your worries, and to know that all will be well. For some of you, yes, there could be a return. Someone from the past might come back into your life. But let me be clear, this return carries no glory. It's the kind of return that follows 1,000 silent battles lost, a soul weary and shaped by pain. If this person does come back, it's not because everything went right for them, it's because they've gone through solitude, trials, and deep personal storms. There's been reflection, there has been growth, some maturity too, but even so, it's important to ask yourself, what do you truly want? Because the choice, Sagittarius, is yours. Let's continue, Sagittarius. These are the final cards for you, and I have to say, I really love your reading. Just look at the blocks that have been holding you back. Some Sagittarians are questioning things in their material life, or life in general. You may be asking yourself, how do I get out of this? What am I supposed to do with all of this? Why do I feel so stuck? There's a strong sense of feeling blocked, overwhelmed, like you're carrying burdens you don't know how to release. But here's the message, don't ask yourself how you're going to escape. Instead, start seeing yourself already free from the problem. That's the key. You have to shift your mind and imagine yourself beyond the obstacle. And here comes the Magician. This card is your energy. This is you. You are the Magician. You carry the power within you to reset your entire life, just like that, from one moment to the next. So if you're dealing with uncertainty, challenges, or responsibilities that feel too heavy, don't focus on the details. Don't get stuck in the how. Just imagine it's already resolved. Because you are magic, Sagittarius. The magic is inside of you, and it's alive in your life. That kind of energy brings transformation. It's the belief in yourself that restores balance and brings everything back into alignment. I also see someone here, a King of Swords, someone who hasn't communicated in a long time, someone serious, distant, possibly even quite controlling. And now, this person is starting to lose control, especially when it comes to you. Sagittarius, this part made me smile. This reading was truly beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If it resonated with you, please consider subscribing to the channel so we can stay connected in the coming days. Thank you so much.